When last we left our intrepid adventurers, suddenly, coming up on the road on horseback, are a couple of Do. They rein their horses in and speak to Morgan in hurried Sadikidishian. Morgan translates that these men are part of a patrol and they wish them to stay right here. The soldiers and their comrades are hunting a band of trolls and they wish the party to stay back as the soldiers hunt them. Seraph says that it's about time they get to fight something they can kill. Seraph uses the common warrior language of waving his sword over his head and grinning, which the soldiers understand. They lead Seraph, Akai, and Scala towards the fight. Marcus sheepishly says that he should go as well to make sure that the trolls are disposed of properly. And Finn follows, saying that there might be an epic story in the telling. Morgan and Robin find themselves alone with the pack animals. They come over a rise and see part of a wagon train that has been waylaid. A mass of soldiers of the Red are fighting 3 giant beasts, and the beasts seem to be winning. Marcus stops for a second and says, "By the lady, those aren't trolls, those are giants." As he finishes the thought, they charge the creatures. Marcus is first into the fray. He parries one of the monster's blows, and for a second his arm is numb, so great is the force. Seraph runs past and attacks the second one. He comments to no one in particular that he would like for once a normal monster. Finn and Akai make it to the third monster. Akai slips in close to fight it, but the monster is more nimble than it looks, and both Akai and Finn are swept off their feet. Scala runs forward towards the hulking beast and casts a spell. A column of fire erupts from the ground and the creature catches alight. As Seraph and Marcus are putting down their creatures, the rest of the soldiers are menaced by an ambulatory melting blob that finally falls dead after a few errant strikes from the magic user. Morgan and Robin eventually come up with the pack mules, and Morgan begins aid for the wounded soldiers. They decide to camp, but camp far away from the burn monster. A tent is set up for Morgan as the wife of the Red. The night goes well, and the next day of travel passes without incident. They pass over a small rise, and they see a large river ahead of them. There is a huge mass of tents along the river on their side, and there's a heavy bridge. Beyond it, the land rises to mountains, and they see a fortified manor tucked into the hills. Morgan points out the town and tells them that the river is the northern border of the Empire of Khan, and beyond it, they will be back in southern Deseradan territory. Another week of travel, and they'll be back at Sylvia's Rest. She says that the manor is the keep known as South Point, and it guards the pass beyond.